Howdy everyone, this is Mopbot, this is the Diamond Society, and welcome back to episode number 19. We're here in front of the thing we built in the last episode. This is the sugarcane farm, and this has been pumping out a lot. You actually did just see one get stuck, and there's a little bit on the side as well, but this is horribly efficient. This is actually really efficient. Let's go down here. This hasn't been running a whole lot, and we've got that. We're even going into here, and we've actually already spent probably 3 hoppers, or more even. Might have even been 4 or 5 on trading. We've started carting it over there, and we've been trading it with the villagers in there to get lots of paper, and then to get lots of emeralds so that we can get enchanted books. And that's how much is left, and I haven't been on very long. So it's pretty awesome, actually. So losing that little bit, not a problem. However, we do actually need a way to cart it over into the storage room, and so down there you did see the minecart, and that goes right up there. Last video that was actually just a dirt path. Since then I've kind of bulked it out and made it into an actual bridge instead of just that little dirt rod going across. If we zoom in here you can see it. It's nothing really that fancy. Let's actually just hop up there. Oh, can we make it? Probably not. Okay, well anyway, that's new as well, and that's for the villagers that come out of the farm right there to be transported over. Kind of buffed it out because some villagers were getting bounced back and forth when mobs would walk on. Zombies were walking on and attacking the villagers. It was very no bueno. But anyway, here's the top of the bridge. Again, nothing fancy. It's just that. And that goes right the way over into the storage room. I don't think I'll actually be able to get through. But if we come through here... Oh, there's the storage. There's the actual sorting system. Let's go through and... Yeah, okay. Well, I blocked myself off. Oh, okay. Placed a couple of them there. So, anyway... Here's where it comes out. This is the only minecart we've got it coming in so far, but it's got no way to actually come out. Now this back wall is empty, and so we're going to be building my storage, or my minecart emptier that I actually just recently did a tutorial for. Link will be down in the description if you'd like to check it out. But we're going to have tons of these going across, so we needed a tileable design. So I went ahead and designed one so that we can have one on each block next to each other. So it'd be pretty cool to have a lot in here. I know we only have one right now, but the goal is to have each one of these each one of these oak planks actually covered in rail so that we can bring tons of stuff in. We have a few other places to bring stuff in currently. We've got a wood farm there. We've also got the iron farm in the back. Hopefully soon a cactus farm too. That'll be going right over there. I know I mentioned that either in last episode or the one before that. So it'll be pretty cool. And my goal is to have this whole back area kind of glassed over, and then we'll have the actual sorting system behind it, and you'll be able to see all the redstone activating and stuff, because it should be going off pretty frequently, because the minecarts will just be bouncing back and forth until they get items, and then even then it's not going to take horribly long to fill up a minecart and have it send over. So it'll be pretty cool. I'm going to start getting some supplies together so that we can do this, and hopefully we can get that in, and then maybe something else in the middle. I think that might be pretty cool because we really don't have like an enchanting area or anything. So that could be nice to have right there in the middle, because obviously there's not going to be minecarts right there, so there's no need to actually have any redstone right there. It would just be completely useless, so we might as well make efficient use of our space. Well, base looks ugly again. Well, no worry guys, because like I said, we will have glass over here, which means we're going to make the inside look pretty clean so that it doesn't stand out too much. Hopefully get it all cleaned up with some diorite and then probably some birchwood across the top. I did realize that we're actually going to have some jack-o'-lanterns poking down, so I don't need to worry about lighting at all. That'll be pretty nice. It should actually match in pretty well. You won't really be able to see it. Maybe I'll even bring down this one more block and then you won't really be able to see it at all. But it depends on how well it matches. I don't think it goes too poorly with birchwood and diorite, but I guess we'll see. So anyway, coming over here, it doesn't take a whole lot of room. Although at the beginning we do need to go down a little bit. Now we're going to have over here a hopper chain that goes off and carries the items somewhere else. And that'll probably go into an item elevator. Although if that breaks in 1.9, I might do something else. Not entirely sure yet, and probably go right about here, but they're all going to lead to the same place essentially. So that bottom row is all going to be pointed off in that direction at some point. For now, I'm just going to leave it like that because we don't actually have it hooked up yet. So it's hopper, dropper, hopper. And then over that comes the powered rail. That's going to be off right now. It will be on once the machine is on and it starts taking items. Then it'll turn off, leave the hopper, or leave the minecart rather, here on the hopper until it's empty. And then it sends it right back off. So then, let's see, if I can remember actually how to do this. It wasn't too long ago that I did that, although it would help if I grabbed the right material. There we go. And okay, let me just actually, I think haste back here. No, here. It's somewhere. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we are going to be using iron blocks because, like I said, I want it to be clean. So we should actually probably put that on. I don't know how far down you'll be able to see either, so we'll just use all iron for now. Got plenty of that, of course, because of the iron farm both at spawn and right here in the savannah. So that goes like that. Then on the back of that, we've got a torch. That goes up into a block, and then that'll power this repeater there. And then the block, whoop, block on top of that, and now that'll be powered. So if something comes in here, doesn't have any items, it'll bounce right back out. If it does have items, it'll turn off, and then that is just going to empty all the items until it's empty, and then sends it back off to wherever it came from, and this one is the sugarcane farm. Alright, looks like it's working on this end. I'm going to quick go out and get over there. Hopefully we'll have enough time where we see it. I think I broke the track, did I? Yeah, okay, so I broke the track so it'll stop early. Maybe I can get back there and fix that so it comes in at full velocity. Let's anyway... Okay, this is hard to bounce. So anyway, you can possibly hear it in my voice, maybe not, but I am just getting over an illness. I know I've been a little bit off this episode as far as the whole thinking game goes, so that's why. Hopefully it's not too bothersome. Oh, perfect timing. That looks very strange. Okay, that's just a visual glitch. That's actually all okay. And looks like it's working. I don't even know if we're going to have enough room to store it. There's a lot in there. Oh, it fixed itself. Okay. Can I click? There we go. Alright, I'm just going to empty... Let's see, let's do that. And then we'll just put that in there. Oh, no! Oh, okay, well, it works. Where did I leave that? Oh, I left that in the... Even though the design is 3 wide, but that's just for symmetry reasons. Only 3 of it will actually be used. That's going to go right in the middle. And then, yeah, like I said, probably right about here, I think is where it'll be least intrusive. And it's back. And, okay, now it's actually emptying. Really nice to have a villager who trades Depth and Strider enchantment, because this is pretty nice. But anyway, I did do the water stream for the item elevator, which is right here. And then this right here is actually supposed to be a clock, but I don't have the rest of it in yet. We got quite a bit of sugarcane, and I don't want that pumping through until we've actually finished this. So that'll be another comparator right there. But anyway, that's on the same thing on the other side, and then it's just one water stream that pushes it right up into here and then straight up. And I think this works. I haven't actually tested it, so we just toss something in there. I think. Yep, there we go. So it pushes it up along the side, and then it comes up here. And this is going to go right through the roof, like I said. Those lights may actually have to move. I didn't notice that before. Probably should have pulled it a little bit more over, but yeah, anyway, then we got this hopper stream that comes all the way along here, so that each one of these can carry into the same hopper stream, and then we got the same thing on the other side. I dug out just a little bit here, and you can see that. And then there's that clock. That's actually the finished one and how it's supposed to work. Don't have anything hooked up on this side, obviously, so it was okay to leave that going. So this has to go up now, and then we have to have something at the top, probably hoppers. I don't think we're going to be using more minecarts up there. But we'll have the hoppers go across and then feed into the back here. So that can go right up into here and then start sorting everything out. And yeah, these chests are actually empty right now. I don't use those for anything. But we've got tons of glass here, as you can see, and that's going to be going all the way through. Hopefully it's enough. But it is going to be kind of a lot of glass, actually. That desert's starting to shrink over there because of how much I'm actually digging up. So anyway, back here, then we've also cleaned this up a little bit. It's just birch wood going across now with the jack-lanterns in it, and then plenty of diorite on the back. What I did notice, however, is that we're not actually going to be able to see most of the redstone because it goes down into the ground. So what I did instead was add this extra little redstone torch up there, so that every time it's unloading, that turns on, and whenever it's not loading, it's off like that. So it's not a whole lot, but I don't know, it's a little bit. You might even be able to see the repeater. Not exactly sure. I'm thinking, too, I might replace these with double half slabs, and then we'll just have a line of that going across, and then the glass on top of that. These will probably also be pillars going up right there, but I'll worry about that in a little bit, because this is actually going to come all the way across. There are a few dark spots, but hopefully doing this all the way across will get rid of those. I don't think they can respawn on repeaters, but they might be able to, and this block has a high enough light level. So that'll be pretty... We're down here. So it'll be pretty good once I get that going across, but I need to focus right now on getting this done so that we can stop having this back up, because I feel like in just a little bit, this is going to start getting pretty full. This hasn't been around for too long, and we've already got that in there, plus all the stuff from not too long of having that sugarcane farm running that's now in the storage over there. So I'm going to get to work, and I'll be right back. Looks like we're going to have to do just a little bit of terraforming. I came really close, but I did come out just a block. And then we dropped down the glowstone as well, so that's still visible from down there. And then also so we can hide all those ugly hoppers, we're just going to be filling this in with oak wood here. And oh, I'm going to run out. How close? Yeah, sort of. So this is then going off in that direction, turning left and dropping down. So you can see the storage system back there. It's going to drop right about where that is, and you can't actually see it. So wherever I'm dumping in stuff now is about where it's going to go, except just a little bit back. This one's going to be hidden, and I'm keeping that other one out there for now. Eventually, I'd like to get something, though, that instead of that, just drops all the items down there somewhere, up into here, and then just uses this one, and we can get that out of the way. Well, it actually doesn't take up too much of the room. when I pictured it in my head, I was actually using white glass, and so I was going to take up, I thought it would kind of cover it a lot more and make it a little bit more bulky than this, because this you can see through, and I think that really helps. I don't think it would look so good actually if I used white glass, come to think of it, so it's a good thing I didn't do that first, because that would have been quite a pain to replace, but it's in there now, and I do actually kind of like this. It kind of fills up the room a little bit, without actually, kind of covering too much. You can still see through it pretty well, although there is that dark spot in the middle, which is kind of annoying, and maybe we'll put like sea lantern or something in there, something that would blend in. I don't really know. I don't think sea lantern would actually look too good because of the kind of the bright green on it. But anyway, if we go down here, we can go ahead and start the clock now, and it's going to start spitting out all that sugar cane. Oh no, don't pick it up. No, stop jumping in there. And there it goes. That looks really weird, but right now you can see it. Yeah, there it goes. It's all going up, which is pretty awesome. And the minecart was just here, and it's still doing that little glitch where it comes off to the side. That's so weird. It's very weird. I've tried relogging a few times. That didn't really help. And unfortunately from here, it doesn't look like you can actually see the items. How close do you have to be? That's unfortunate, because I would have liked to see the items just coming up the whole time. Unless there's actually nothing left. No, it's still spitting out down there. So I'm not sure why. They are, I would assume, going to the chest, though. I got the hoppers hooked up, so they should be coming into here. I don't know if this is a trap chest or not. Yep, it must be a trap chest, because if I open it again... Oh, no. I don't know what's going on. It looks like a trap chest. Is it going in here? It looks like it has the red ring on it. I don't know where the sugarcane's going. Maybe it has stopped, actually. Oh, now it works, of course. I don't... Oh! Oh, that's not good. That's very no bueno. That was a lot of sugarcane that got lost. Okay, I'm going to stop the clock. And let's see. I'm guessing because of how much went through at one time, it started to clump up and not really go too well. Maybe if I slow it down? Let me try... Let's see, I got some half slabs on me. I'll try breaking that and start doing this. So it would have actually rendered. Okay, the dream's not dead. Let's actually just make this all, instead of ice, half slabs back here. Then it should come up slower and hopefully group up. Let's see. Let's turn that back on. And now it looks like it's grouping up, so it shouldn't stop right at the bottom. Or is it still? No, it still is. Oh, some of it's going. That's kind of a lot of sugarcane to be losing, though. Especially considering at some point I might have other items like diamonds and such coming through. Let's see, is that all going through? No, that's all getting stuck. Okay. I have some fixing to do then, I guess. Ooh. Alright, I'll be right back when I can figure out what the heck's going on. Okay. New plan. Everything runs into here. Nothing ends up in the middle. That's the goal, at least. Let's chuck that down. Okay, that looks like it works. We could probably add the ice back as well. I don't see anything. Okay, let's actually look at it from this side. That looks better. That looks very bueno. This is muy bueno. Okay. That's very, very promising, actually. This could be very good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cover this back up, and of course I used the polished diorite somewhere else. Let's see, let's just do that for now. Good enough. Okay, so let's actually check that chest, though, and make sure that everything's coming in. That should mean that we have a working system. Now all we have to do is start bringing in other things. And which one is it? This one here? 58, 61, 63. Awesome, it's working. Okay, that makes me very happy. Alright, so I'm going to patch that hole up, start getting some other of these in, and that should be it. I don't think there's anything else we have to do. I think this system is actually operational now, which is very good, and we can actually put in this chest down there as well, so that'd be pretty awesome. Got a few plans for down there, but I'll get to that in a little bit. First off, I just want to start probably getting a few more of these in, at least planning out where they're going to go, so I know just how far over I can go. Alright, I cleaned up back here. We have no more random bits against the wall. It's all down here now, and I just chalked up some really simple walls, so you can look into the redstone again there. Just a large furnace array on the back. I might eventually do some kind of auto thing and have to change it up a little bit, but for now there's nothing automatic about it. Just a few brewing stands up here, and then some really simple things. It was anything that was over there is just now here, including my head. And there is pumpkins under there as well, or actually jack-o'-lanterns for the lighting because that was not nearly enough. And I think this actually kind of helps. It really illuminates it. And then the white carpet matches the diorite, so I thought that would be a good fit. I haven't done any of these yet, but I think I need 2 probably over here. I don't think I need any more over here. Right now we've got one for the iron farm, or at least we need one for the iron farm, and we need one for the tree farm as well. Let's actually head over there because I think that's been really clogged up. I don't remember if I cleared it out or not. I may have actually because it was pretty full. And if we go down here, I know I've been getting rid of the roses. Alright, let's hop down. Nope, there we go. And the bottom of the lava is probably derpy. Yep. But anyway, okay, yeah, that's full on iron. Oh, I got a few in my inventory too. That's full, that's full. Roses we don't need. And rose we don't need. And that's, yeah, that's a good amount of iron. Let's toss that in for now. Because we will be carting the rest over shortly. So I'm going to get that set up the same way I did the other one. Same setup and everything. And then that's going to go through somewhere over there. It's all going to be underground, I think. Because, well, I guess we could come over. Eventually, I'd like to do something off in this area. And you can see where I've been mining all the sand. Hopefully, we'll actually just bring over the grass right over that and do a cactus farm or something here with the sand in the background. But I think that the rail actually could just run right over the road if we needed to. So that might actually be a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and get to that. That'll probably take a little bit because I need powered rail as well. Alright, the rail's in and it looks pretty crude right now. There's not a whole lot going on here. Although what is pretty cool is that it comes right up along the side of the mountain here. And we actually had to shear off just a little bit of this, which means that we could potentially bring up a stone wall up like this, bring this right here forward a little bit, and then cut that back and have a nice little plateau up here to build something in the future. Just kind of an idea, maybe a sheep farm or something. But I think that could be pretty cool. We'd have lots of space and it'd be a pretty cool view over everything. And you can see this minecart especially bounces around quite a bit because the rates from this are not horribly much. We don't get a whole lot of iron in this, so it doesn't spend a whole lot of time there, and it doesn't spend a whole lot of time unloading either. So this one is probably going to be my fastest one that just bounces back and forth constantly. That one might even be faster for the tree farm. I guess we'll probably see though. This one's going to be going all the time. It gets a little bit slow right here. I'm not really sure why. There's quite a bit of powered rail. But anyway, then we also replaced the bottom floor of the desert now with dirt. And the grass is the same color as the savanna, which is pretty good. It makes for a really nice transition. You probably wouldn't even notice it. Desert, desert, desert. I'm not actually sure how far this goes until, is it right here? Right about here? I don't know. Apparently we built this partially in the desert. Okay, savanna. So yeah, that goes all the way over there, and eventually we'll get something there in front of the desert, or in front of the, the desert hills back there. So I am still worried about these guys walking over the tracks, though. I have already seen them do that a few times. So between episodes, probably I'm going to bulk this up and protect it from mobs, so we don't get that minecart bouncing back to where it just came from. But anyway, that'll, like I said, probably be a next episode because I'm starting to run out of time for today. And as a final thought, we're going to add in the 2 chests for overflow and for input in between episodes. That next episode, they'll be there, and then we can send items up into the storage unit, get rid of that ugly thing, and get rid of that ugly thing right there. Then we also added in the track, like you saw earlier. That comes up to here, and it is the exact same unloader as over there. I do need to build more across, and then, like I said, probably replace those with stone slabs. But that'll all be coming, hopefully in the near future. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. Go ahead and subscribe for more. But anyway, this has been Mopbot, and I'll see y'all next time.